Welcome to another video with Joseph Manifesting. Today's video is going to be on how to find an assumption that doesn't serve you and how to change it to an ideal assumption. Now, a lot of times I'll see on Facebook or coaching clients, Reddit, etc., where people are talking about, I don't understand why I keep creating this over and over and over again. I keep saying these affirmations, or I keep doing this, or I keep visualizing, and then I'm getting this experience. Now, the thing about an assumption is, mind you, Neville talks about this and many other spiritual teachers, all assumptions and beliefs are subconscious. And so oftentimes they're underneath our level of conscious awareness. Now, an important thing I found is that I must find what this assumption is in order for me to change it, because if I don't know what's happening, how can I fix it? How can I assume that everything is ideal if I don't even know what the challenge is? I found the most ideal way to find what my assumption is whenever there is an emotion that arises in me that isn't ideal for me. So if I'm feeling fear, sadness, anger, something like this, disappointment, disempowerment, this is always a result of a belief or an assumption that I have that about the world outside of me. Because mind you, life has no meaning. It is meaningless. It is our state of mind, our state of consciousness that sees things or filters things based upon our assumptions, beliefs, past experiences. These can be ideal assumptions as well, obviously. So anytime that I have an emotion arise, this is a very ideal time for me to find what must I be assuming or feeling or believing for me to respond in a manner this way. Because if I assumed everything was going to be good, I'd feel relaxed, be excited, be calm, I'd be enjoying life. If I'm feeling fearful and stressed, well, there must be an assumption there that doesn't serve me, which is a beautiful thing. I must need to recognize that there's something that doesn't serve me, and it's coming up for that purpose to show me, hey, here's something that you don't want to experience. Let's see what it is and dig into it. So related to an SP, if let's just say that they don't text back for a while or something like this, and this starts an assumption, or you start feeling this tension inside of you, you start feeling anxiety and worry and etc. This is a wonderful opportunity to go, how is this situation for me? This is the most beautiful question you can ask yourself, because everything in life is for you. Everything in life is serving you. Life is nothing but love and goodness for you. It's all it is. It is up to us to frame our minds to find the positive in everything. How is the situation for me? Okay, it is an opportunity for me to see what it is that I don't want. All right, well, let me go into what is it saying to me? What is this assumption that I have? And write it down. Okay, when I don't get a text for a little bit, I feel like I'm not important to them. I feel like they don't care about me. I feel like they may be with somebody else. Some assumption like this. Now, you know you're getting to the exact assumption. And pay attention to your body's reaction as you're saying these things to yourself, because when you hit it on the head, you're going to feel an emotional reaction. You're going to feel tension, anger, frustration, sadness, worry, and it will really bring it up. That's how you know you hit it on the head. Now that you found the assumption and you've owned it as an assumption that's happening subconsciously, not a death sentence. This isn't to punish yourself. This isn't to live here in morbid reflection. This is just to be aware of what's happening within yourself. So then this way, now you can find out it doesn't serve you and what assumption would serve you. Now, a series of questions I found very helpful is to bring myself to a place of where it's realizing I don't want this anymore. And usually these questions will be something along the lines of, do I want to continue to experience life like this? Do I want to continue to experience all this pain and this worry? Do I want to experience this calamity all the time? Do I want to be obsessed, continuously thinking about these things and what could or couldn't go wrong? Am I willing to change the way that my mind views things? Am I willing to let this go so that I can choose something that I love and I appreciate? Something that serves me. Something that makes me excited about life, something that makes me feel good inside. Am I willing? And once you're at this place, you'll notice that emotionally you start feeling better. You took accountability, which neutralizes the assumption that was happening. And now you ask these questions to kind of inspire you and make you feel better and make you feel optimistic and put you back in the right mind state, which is you are already who it is that you desire to be. The only reason why you don't see it is your refusal to believe it. And the reason why you're refusing to believe it is a subconscious assumption. And so we're not changing you because you're already ideal now. We are releasing or letting go of what doesn't serve us anymore. So now we're going to choose a different part of reality that we want to experience. And this reality is whatever it is that you choose. But I find that oftentimes if it's I'm not chosen or I'm not loved, it's assuming I am chosen and I am loved. And I like saying an assumption or an affirmation like this. Because I now love and appreciate myself and find myself so valuable, it is reflected back to me in my 3D experiences continuously. Or because I love and value myself so much, my SP reflects this back to me continuously. The important part I found behind the affirmation is to feel an emotion of gratitude and acceptance behind this. To reverse engineer it, when we reflected on this past assumption or this past belief that we had that created this emotional turmoil within us, this emotional turmoil was representing the belief system. So to reverse engineer it, when I feel the positive assumption, I will feel emotions of empowerment, gratitude, love, satisfaction. The opposite of an assumption that I don't want. And so when I'm saying these affirmations, if I like, I can even picture myself behaving and acting this way or receiving someone sharing this information back to me as visual proof, if that helps you feel as though it's now true. And repeat this. Now, anytime that an assumption comes up that is unideal for you, do this process because it's a wonderful opportunity for you to continue to reinforce this new belief system that you're having and to release the old belief system that no longer serves you. Also, you can couple this on top of with revision. Revision is very powerful. And you can revise after situations. So if you weren't acting or behaving in a manner that was ideal to you, go ahead and revise it to see yourself acting wonderful in a manner that you love. I think that's all I have today for today's video, guys. If you do have any questions, please do leave it in the comment section. I love hearing from you. And take care. Have a good, beautiful day, guys.